Well, hello there, real gamers. Retro Rob here, and welcome to Retro Rob Plays Everything. Today, I've got a keyboard review. This is a gaming keyboard, and it is wireless. This was sent to me by Redragon, and this isn't the first time they sent something, so I'll be darned. Somebody sent me something twice. Is it because I'm getting better, or is it because they forgot? Hard to say. Anyway. This angle isn't going to work, so let me switch cameras here and we can get started. You're looking at the front of the box. Eisa Max. 3 modes, 98 key, hot swappable RGB mechanical keyboard. Woo! Mouthful. 3 modes gaming keyboard. It's wired 2.4 gig connection. That's with the toggle. And then Bluetooth. Pretty cool. Gasket mounted keyboard. I think that's pretty common now, right? Isn't that everything now? Anyway, Mint Mambo switch, that's the kind of switch. Brand new linear typing feel and addicted sound. I'm addicted to that sound. Hot swappable, ensure free replacement or change of switches. Yes, that's fairly common on gaming stuff now too. Oh, looking at the back of the box. Like the way I flipped that? That's pretty exciting. It looks like it's saying about the same stuff. Anything else good on here? I'm not. It does mention the multimedia knob right here, which I'm pretty excited about that. It can volume, backlight brightness. I shouldn't try reading while I'm saying it. It can both do volume and backlight brightness, which I think is cool as heck. And I could have swore I read on the website that it can also change the modes, but we'll see how that goes. We'll find out more very soon. Let's open it. I'm taking camera risks here, people. Just saying, if it falls over, well, that's on me. Usually I use the big stand for doing this, but I'm in a bit of a rush. My wife's coming home, and, you know, she does not want to see me unbox this. Just saying. Well, she was interested in the keyboard, but oh no. Okay, well, I guess we'll set this aside. Okay, USB-C to USB-A cable. It's white and matches the device. We have the obligatory Redragon kit, which usually has some spare switches in it. Let's see. Here you go. Spare switch. Showing it to the non-existent camera to the right. Sorry about that. Okay, so there's those. It's nice that they include that, though. And here we have the keyboard itself. Oh, wait. There's something else in here. Look at that. Key puller, which they also usually include. There's the keyboard itself. And don't worry, we'll turn it on, take a look at the colors. You got these rubber feet. It's pretty nice, actually. Sorry about the noise. Noise reduction might take that out. Look at that. The USB adapter plugs into the side of it, mounts in the side. That's pretty sharp. I like that. On this side, we got the USB-C cable location. 2.4 off Bluetooth. Oh, Mac and Win mode. Heck yeah. They got keys for the Mac. I'm glad it has a Mac and Win mode. This, that might push it over the edge for using it on my Mac. I wish they'd include, like, Mac keys with them. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, I'm going to go take a look at some of the features real quick. Then I'm going to show you the colors on it. And then I'm going to use a little bit better mic so you can hear the keys a little bit better. This definitely has a soft feeling to it. ASMR. All right, that's it. Quit being weird, Rob. Let's go take some further lookage. Lookage. Alrighty then, connecting things up. First things first, if you want to connect it through the cable, just plug the cable into the side right here, and then plug USB-A into your computer, and boom, it'll automatically detect it and turn on. It will also turn on this charging light down here and turn it red, because that's how you charge it. Okay, I want to do Bluetooth. I'm going to turn it on. See how it's on Bluetooth now? Little BT right there. Okay. This might flash red for you. If it does, hit function 1. And then it'll start going into pairing mode for Bluetooth right there. You see how it's flashing blue? And then, if I want to go to 2.4 gigahertz, I just switch that switch. And then plug this guy in, and again, it'll automatically connect. Very nice, very easy. That's how you connect it, 3 ways. All right, so you want to change a keycap and a switch. You can do this with the keyboard on or off. You use this tool right here. This side is for pulling the key. So notice how I've got it wrapped around the key. It's underneath it a little bit. Okay. Wait, see how it's wrapped around it? All right, I'm going to pull it up. I'm using both hands so that the key doesn't go flying all over the place. And then if I want to take the switch out, I use this side. And grab good and pull up. Right there. There we go. And I'll just put it back in. And we are good to go. Let's change the backlight modes. Function, insert. There's off. Nice, I like it. Like breathing too. If it has multiple different types of backlight colors, you can hit page up and it will also cycle through those. A second, let's get back to all right, there, we're now on a breathing mode. I still got function in. I can speed it up or slow it down. And then if I want to up the brightness, I can go up and down. There. Oh, also, if I would like to default this again, I could hit function and escape. All right, remember how earlier, and I'm sorry about this really weird angle. Earlier I told you about how the volume control knob controls both the volume, but it also controls the keyboard lighting and functionality. All right, there is something not included in the manual. You have to press function and this, and count to 3, and those lights will blink. I don't know if you can see them, but they're blinking right there. And now, see, this controls the keyboard functions. And then you hit function and hold this down 3 seconds, and it'll blink again, and boom, it's back into volume control mode. Super easy. Commute with this too, by the way. All right, I believe this is a 60% keyboard, and there's this bad boy right here. I'm gonna measure it real quick, give you an idea of the size, because I get asked that every time, and I forget to do it every time, but not this time, people. 15.5 inches by 5.5 inches. So that's how big it is. All right, so I've got my Redragon keyboard from a couple years ago, and I want you to hear this. It's more kind of this is what you generally expect in a gaming keyboard these days. And then I want you to hear this. Hear that? So it's quite a bit less wakey up the wifey than the other keyboard is. I really, it reminds me of, oh, somebody's going to go off on me about this. I think it's like 80s Wang keyboards. They just had this, you hear that? Yeah, I like that a lot. Again, this is more standard clankiness of a gaming keyboard. So this one's a lot less sharp of a sound, I guess is the word. Yeah, I like that. All right, we're gonna try out a little bit of Ziggurat 2 so you can kind of hear how loud the keyboard is while you're gaming. Die! Oh, timing way off. There we go. We'll do this room across the way too. Come on. Oh. There we go. Come on. I love how he splits up into littler ones. Like in every RPG, I know, but I do like that. Was this guy all that's left? Oh. And I get to choose a perk. And I want that. All right. And one last room. Off to the right, I believe. Yep. Ooh, nice. Alright, defeat all these enemies. Look how I just walked into that. That takes some skill. Ah. And victory. There we go. And that wraps it for the Eisa Max keyboard by Redragon. How do I feel about this guy? Well, it's no secret that I tend to do reviews on things I think I'm going to like. In other words, if I get an offer for something and I think I'm going to hate it, just don't do it. So I kind of cheat that way. I don't have time in my life for stuff I hate. And I got some time. I got some time for this. I think it's it's pretty apparent in the video that I really, really, really like this keyboard. This keyboard right here, this is my jam. The look of it, this kind of retro. Oh, green screen, I hate you. But that retro, you might not even see that. I might put something on top. But anyway, just the retro look of the keyboard and feel of it is yeah, it's just so perfect to me. The keys feel like some of the keyboards I felt back in the 80s and 90s that I really liked. Was it the IBM ones? What keyboard was it that feels like this? And it's a feel that I haven't felt, you know, like quite perfectly done as this in years. It just really nice. I like it. Okay, so what I say, I love the appearance of it. I think it's a cool looking retro design. I love the fact that I can connect it by wire, through Bluetooth if I want, or through the adapter that is included, the USB adapter, and this is magnetically held. So it doesn't snap in there so that it's hard to get out. It's easy to get out, but it stays in there just fine. It's just like a lot of thought was put into this because connectivity is always a problem for me. You know, sometimes you always lose dongles, or they're not around when you need them, or you don't have enough USB ports. So sometimes you just want a Bluetooth, even though that's not the best option for gaming. And you can do that with this if you want. The other thing is, you know, another neat detail is, take a look at this. So if I want the keyboard up low, I've got step 1 here. If I want higher, look at that. It goes 2 steps. I mean, just there's stuff like that all over the place. The fact that it actually has the Mac Win switch, so you can use Mac keys if you want. It doesn't come with the Mac keycaps, but I think I'm going to find some. Yeah, I like that a lot. By the way, there's no software required for this either. You do your programming for this through this interface. So yeah, it doesn't have like every custom lighting feature that some, you know, mega gamers want, or, you know, people are really into display want, but it does have a wide selection of them, and you have choices on how you can do it. You can do it through this little guy right here, or you can just do it through the keyboard. You know, you don't have to use this if you don't want, but it's nice to have it there. Yeah, and I like that too, by the way. I like that as a volume control. That's really pretty cool because I'm constantly fumbling with the one on my headset because I could never find it. What else do I want to say? Battery life. You know, here's my thing. I don't do very much testing on battery life, and the reason is that it varies so much depending on how you play, that I've never felt like I was accurate with it. Every device I've reviewed and mentioned battery life, they're like, oh, I don't get that, or I get way more than that. It's a worthless metric. It really is a worthless metric. So, you know, take a look into some other reviews, see what other people get. If you're close to their gaming style, I guess that's the best way to do it. But for me, it's never worked out and always just gets me negative comments. So all in all, I give this a definite thumbs up. No question on that. I've got a link to it down below on Redragon's site. If you enjoyed this, do me a big favor. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, ring that bell too. And subscribe for more. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.